So now next is working with the string. So let's say again a character pointer p and a string variable n with the size as 10. So this nm is a variable, we have its size as 10. So it is a string variable. So now when I write nm equals to Binita, so it will be stored in this fashion. First when I write this nm of 10, so 10 pockets will be declared. Each and every pocket they have their individual address, and 0, 1, 2, 3 all these are the index value or the pocket number. Okay. So when I write nm equals to Binita, so in this way in each and every pocket a single character will be stored. And I said before, after writing Binita, the string is always terminated by null. The null value will be stored here, not at the last pocket. It will be stored just after the last character of a string. So now p equals to nm. So what is this now? P equals to nm. So when we want to store the address of a string, so before only we have mentioned that, so string, the first pocket, the address of the first pocket can only be stored in a string variable of a string variable. So here p equals to star nm, we cannot write like this. So we have to write like this, p equals to nm. So when we write p equals to nm, so p will be at this position. So the p will be at this position. That means at the very first pocket, p will be at this position. P is pointing to this address. That means inside p, when I write p equals to nm, so inside p, what is the first pocket address? That is 1024 will be stored. So that means when I write p equals to nm, the first address, the address of the first pocket will be stored. So we don't need to write star. Only in case of numeric and storing the address of a single character, that time only we have to write down the star. Otherwise, since we are storing the address of a string, so there are many addresses of a string. So by defaultly, the very first pocket address will be stored inside the pointer variable. So we don't need to write star, just write p equals to nm. So when I write p equals to nm, the address of the first pocket, that is 1024, will be stored. Now let us see it with an example. How does it works? So first I am printing p, printf c and star p. So inside p, what do we have inside p? 1024. So inside this 1024, what is there? B. So when I write star p, so what will be the output? What will be the output? The output will be the value from the address which is stored inside p. Inside this p, what is the address? 1024 is stored. So that means this p is pointing to the first pocket. P is pointing to the first pocket, or the p is pointing to the very first address. So when I write p equals to nm, so in this way. So printf star p, what will be printed? The value. What is the value b from the address 1024 which is stored inside p will be displayed. That means the output will be b. So now next, what will be next? Percentage s backslash n. I am writing p. Now see, no star. In case of handling with the string, when we are handling it with the string, there is no star. While storing the address also, we don't need to write this star. When printing the value, when we are printing, that means indirectly accessing the value also, we don't have to write down the star. See here, we are writing this star. So when I write this star, only b will be displayed. When I write only p, the control string is s. That means we have to print a string value. So what is the whole string value? From the start pocket, it will print binita, Binita. So from the first pocket, it will start on printing till the last value. And then after, now see this is important thing. Star p. So what is this? A plus plus b. That means I am incrementing the value of the pointer variable. I am incrementing the value of printf variable. That means I am moving the pointer variable from the first pocket to the second pocket. Now this p will move to the second pocket. So that means it will point to the second pocket. Actually, storing the address means pointing to the location. So first it was pointing to this location. So when I am writing it plus plus p, now it is pointing to the next position. That means the very first time while starting our class, I have told that the variable can be moved backward or forward. So this is how we move backward or forward. So now plus plus p. So now again when we print a character star p, when we are printing a character star p. So now what is star p? Star p means what do we have in star p? The next address 1025. So 1025, what do we have? We have I. So from the next pocket, that means I will be displayed. And now next, when we want to print the string, since p is pointing to the second pocket, that means to the second address. So from that position, it will print to the last, till the last character. It will be inita. Now again is plus plus p. Again the p will move to the next position, to the next pocket. Plus plus p to the next pocket. And again when we print a character with star p, so in the next pocket what do we have? We have 1026 and that is n. So n will be displayed. And percentage s. So from n it will print all the string values. So it will be nita. And again plus plus p, again it will move to the next position. And again in the same way, now p is moving to the next position. P is moved to the next position. That means it is pointing to the next address, that is I. So again I will be printed, the value I will be printed. And if you want to print this string, so from this I T A will be displayed, and so on and so forth. So this is how we work with the string variable and with the star with the character pointer. And remember one thing, we do not have a string pointer. We have only numeric pointers. Under numeric what we have integer, float, okay, and then after we can have character pointers. And the third type is structure pointer, and we do not have string pointer in our C programming. Okay, thank you this much for today. So remaining will now from the next class we'll start with the next topic. Okay, thank you.